and welcome to Common Sense TV. I'm your host, the Doctor of Common Sense, Bernie Sanders. You may have heard a little bit about Bernie Sanders. He's in the news again, and his exact statement was, he said he don't mean to be disrespectful, but Donald Trump is a fraud. In other words, with all due respect, F you. I like when people say that. I don't mean to be disrespectful. Well, the difference is, Mr. Bernie Sanders, Mr. Butterfinger Dr. Pepper, I do mean to be disrespectful, and you an effing fraud. Looking like you smell like Ben Gay and sweat put together, Mr. Bernie Sanders. Listen, where are your followers at now, Bernie Sanders? Mr. Socialist, I bet you he got dandruff in his hair. You can look at it and tell. And what is that wildebeest of a wife of yours, Bernie Sanders? This is what I find funny. Now, Bernie Sanders is a fella who was saying Hillary Clinton was part of the establishment the whole damn time. He was telling you how he's out there fighting for the people. And all his dumb protesters, the Butterfinger, Dr. Pepper crowd, in their mama's basement, being studio gangsters on the keyboard, telling you how badass they were. Mom, bring me another Hot Pocket. Yeah, that's that crowd was in there, Bernie Sanders. And this bastard sold y'all out for Hillary Clinton. Who's more established of a candidate than Hillary Clinton? This heifer's been in bed with Wall Street and every damn body else since she came in office. And by the way, her husband is a rapist. Start throwing it in there. Now, Bernie Sanders, when he opted out of the race, all of you Bernie Sanders, feel the burn. I bet you bastards was burning for real, because you probably got some kind of disease, you little bitty jerk-offers. This is what gets me with you little bitty bastards with Bernie Sanders fans. I told you Bernie Sanders was a fraud, and now he proves it. And he has the nerve to call Donald Trump a fraud. Now, I believe you took $600,000 or so. Well, I don't know how much you took from Hillary Clinton. You paid $600,000 for that new vacation house that you and the wildebeest was going to be living in. Now, you're going to need a bigger house for Bigfoot, your wife. I mean, because I'm going to tell you right now, that heifer's not going to fit in there. And did she get that money back that she stole from the university down there? All those kickbacks you're giving to her children? They're not your children, by the way, Bernie, just so you know. You shooting blanks is what I heard. But Bernie Sanders is saying Donald Trump is fraud. He said when he see Donald Trump talking against the Wall Street crowd and the Washington crowd, he sits back and laughs. Because he says, with all due respect, Donald Trump is a fraud. He's driving a brand new $80,000 Audi. What is he doing driving a car like that? I mean, an $80,000 Audi. I mean, do you got dandruff protection inside that vehicle? You need to put some grease in your hair. I like to just lather that bastard up with some Jerry curl juice or something. Kill some of those damn lice in his head. And stop putting on Ben Gay when you go to bed. He got the sheets smelling like Ben Gay. Put the Butterfinger and the Dr. Pepper down, crowd. Bernie Sanders crowd, come on over. We was expecting y'all. I kind of miss y'all, as a matter of fact, because I like making fun of Bernie Sanders crowd. He says Donald Trump is a fraud. Bernie Sanders calling somebody a fraud. The man who says he was against Hillary Clinton and then he starts campaigning for her. In other words, Bernie Sanders is Hillary Clinton's bitch. That's what you are, Bernie Sanders. You ain't even make a good bitch. If you're going to be one, be a good one, Bernie Sanders. Here you taking bribes from the wildebeest, Hillary. See, this is what happens. Your wife been making you sit down and TT the whole time, Bernie Sanders. When I see you, Bernie Sanders, I'm going to shave your damn head and I'm going to stop you from using Bengay. Bengay is not a body wash, you dumbass you. And it burns, it has methanol in it. It burns when you get in the shower. That's what the burn is coming from, feeling the burn. Ain't got a damn thing to do with you making any kind of sense. Now, Bernie Sanders said, with all due respect, Mr. Trump, you're a fraud. Let me just, I'm talking in my language because he couldn't express himself like that. He says, with all due respect, Donald Trump is a fraud. He let Hillary Clinton bait him. Matter of fact, don't forget now, the whole crowd of the DNC was calling Bernie Sanders the Jew. They mistreated his followers. They mistreated this dumbass. He got literally slapped around by Debbie Wasserman, the white lady with the Jerry curl. And now he's over here talking about Donald Trump being a fraud. Why did you take the money from Hillary? How much did Hillary pay you? You socialist, you. I'd like to drop his ass off in Cuba somewhere. Let them Cubans take care of you. See, taking that vacation when it used to be the former USSR, not Russia, the USSR. He went over to Cuba bragging on them. He once got kicked out of one of those Woodstock camps because he was causing trouble over there. Who's more of a fraud than you, Bernie Sanders? I like to bury my foot in Bernie Sanders' ass. This little bitty ballot on disproportionate. You're the disproportionate. You and your wife been stealing from the American people while pretending as you was fighting for the people. Listen, Bernie Sanders, it's time to go home, son, and quit pretending like you for the people, Mr. Feel the Burn.